Warning, the following video is so manly that it can make a woman grow a beard. So if you are a little Justin Bieber, proceed with caution.
What is up, my fellow subscribers? So as promised, today I am bringing you 10 things people like on the new zombies map Zetsubou no Shima. So yesterday I uploaded a video of why people disliked Zetsubou no Shima, and I actually posted people's comments, random people's comments. I don't know them or whatever. I just went to certain channels and I I just took a print screen of those comments, whatever. And those comments actually were backing up what I was saying, so I wasn't just hating. Some people were in the comment, left comments in my video like, "Oh my god, you're just a hater," and I could feel the motherfucker snobbing like, "Oh my god, you're just a hater. You hate everything, man. I'm subscribing. I'm a subscribing man." I could feel the motherfucker crying, so I apologize. I didn't want to make you cry, but the reason why my first video was negative is because those videos are fun as fuck to make, while the positive videos are, to be honest, boring. But today I am bringing you 10 things people like on the or about the new zombies map Zetsubou no Shima. Some of these things are personal things I like, and other things are things I don't really like, but I know that a lot of people like those things about this map. So let me know in the comment section below what you like about this map, and with no further ado, let's talk about the things I like and the things a lot of people like on this map Zetsubou no Shima. So thing number one, the map looks great. I think this is a great zombies map. To be honest, in Black Ops 3 at this point, Zetsubou no Shima is the best looking map, is the proper zombies map. I don't feel that Shadows of Evil looks, Shadows of Evil looks good, but it's not really a zombies map in my opinion. The Eisendrache also looks good, the Giant the same thing, but this one actually looks scary, creepy, and it looks like a place where you could find zombies if they were real. So this, this forest or swamp or whatever you want to call it is fucking dark. It's kind of creepy, scary, whatever. It's not really scary unless you're like 8 years old or something. As I said yesterday, if I was 8 years old and if I was playing this shit, I'd probably poop and piss myself at the same time, both of them at the same time. But yeah, I think the detail is great. So Treyarch did a very good job. My only complaint is that certain parts are a little bit too dark, but it's okay. Thing number two, the first room, the spawn room, where we spawn, whatever, when the game starts, is insane. It's huge. It is the biggest first room ever, I think. And the damn thing is almost as big as fucking Nuketown. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but that's how big this first room is. And this is good for two motives, alright? For two reasons. Reason number one, if you do a first room only challenge, you have a lot of space, it's not gonna be chaotic, and you'll be able to survive, you'll be able to do well, because if you look at relaxing end, obviously we cannot we are just humans, we cannot compare ourselves with the relaxing end. That motherfucker is not from this world. But if you look at that motherfucker, he got to round 47 just by playing on this first room. That's fucking insane, alright? With all the areas open, I cannot get to round 20, so that's fucking insane, man. But you have pretty much everything you need on this first room, and you don't actually need to open the the other doors. You have the Gobblegun machine, which will give you all the perks if you have a perkaholic. You have 2 weapons on the walls. You have a little lake for chilling. If you want to take a swim, just go for it. You have a little bucket for pooping and peeing, so that way you don't have to poop on the ground and you might trip and fall and then die. You also have a little spot for planting your food. You can plant a little lettuce or whatever it's fucking called. You can put water on it for so that it grows faster or whatever. So that's pretty cool. You have everything you need right here on this first room. Water, a bucket for doing your necessities, food, gobblegums weapons. I fucking love this big first room, and it's also great for noobs. All right, I believe that noobs on this room feel a little bit more comfortable because it's super big. It's not chaotic like most first rooms, and that way they have a better chance of beating their previous record of surviving 5 rounds. Thing number 3, as I just said, the plants are back. The lettuce is back. It was on Shadows of Evil, but you pretty much didn't have to interact that much with those lettuces, alright? Now on Zetsubou no Shima, if you want to be a gardener, you can be a gardener because you actually, you are part of the whole process of the lettuce, alright? So you plant the lettuce, then you have to put water on it, you have to take care of it, and then it will grow and be a big ass fucking lettuce. And I believe that if you put different types of water on the lettuce, it will grow differently, or it will give you something better. I'm not sure though, but that's pretty cool. I mean, if you're into that type of stuff of gardening and whatever. Thing number 4, there are lots of buildables. The buildables are back, and I know a lot of people love these things. I love the shields. I don't mind building the shield because it's something I like using. You can also build a fart mask, a mask that will protect you against the farts, and that's pretty cool, to be honest. You can also build 2 weapons, a specialist weapon and also the wonder weapon, which is pretty cool. And then if you like building more stuff, you can build a fucking pack-a-punch. Alright, you have to go on a little quest for building the pack-a-punch, and you can also kind of like build the power thingy, whatever. To activate the power, you have to go again on a mini quest. It's like an adventure. So if you have a lot of free time on your hands, you probably enjoy this type of stuff. So it's great for people who play zombies all fucking day. If you're just a casual, you probably don't like that type of stuff that much because it makes you waste time you don't fucking have, because you have probably other things that will keep you busy during the day. Thing number 5, everyone can get the wonder weapon from the mystery box once or after it's built. That is freaking cool, because it was not fair that only one player could have the wonder weapon, but it seems that Treyarch got it right this time. You have to build the wonder weapon. That's the part that sucks. You have to find the parts and whatever, but once you do it, then I think, I'm not sure though, I've been reading some comments, everyone else will be able to get it from the mystery box. That's pretty cool. Thing number 6, the fart ball sacks glued to walls are actually useful. I thought they were completely useless and they were only there to make your life a fucking living hell, alright? But at least the ones that are inside or that are in the water are very useful if you need to do something in the water and if you need to breathe. If you find a ball sack glued to the wall, you can just go in there and you suck the motherfucking in, you suck the fart in, and it will give you more air, it seems, and you'll be able to stay a little bit longer in the water. And I think this is very useful for getting a part which is in a big ass tunnel, and without it probably you will die. Without sucking in that delicious fart glued to the wall, you would die, I think. I'm not sure though, because I have not attempted to do this yet, but I've seen some gameplay of it. Thing number 7, Treyarch decided to add new guns, decided to put new guns in the mystery box. That's pretty cool. I mean, they have, now we can use the HG40 and also the Marshalls. Those are the 2 I know that are in the box. I don't know if we can have, if we can use the MX Garand. I don't know if it is in the box. And the crossbow, it would be pretty cool if the crossbow was in the box, but I don't know if it is or not. But at least those 2 I know that are in the box, and the Marshalls seem to be very, very good, especially Pack-a-Punch. Thing number 8, I fucking love the new boss on this map, which I call Groot. I don't know the name of this motherfucker, so that's why I call this motherfucker Groot. He looks cool, and when he kills someone, he actually eats the motherfucker, and that player is inside Groot. You can see him inside Groot, and that's pretty cool. I mean, that was a very cool idea. And I also love the fact that Groot isn't as annoying as the Panther, even though sometimes You get multiple Groots at the same time, even when you play solo. They're not, they're just not as annoying as the Panzer, because the Panzer could throw blue G's at your face, which wasn't very nice, and he also had a big ass flamethrower that roasted your ass if you were too close. So I mean, this Groot guy, he's like a baby compared to the Panzer. Thing number 9, the traps actually kill Groot, and that is pretty cool, because for example on Shadows of Evil, the Margwa, which I call Margie, when you activate the trap, the motherfucker just transforms into a purple fart and he passes through the trap like it's nothing. So you cannot kill Margie by using traps. The Panzer, when you activate a trap, the Panzer will go, he just goes MacGyver mode and he makes the trap stop, which is also very annoying. But this guy Groot, if you activate the plane turbines, he fucking dies, and that is absolutely biblical. I love it, because if you don't have a wonder weapon, and if you are in a high round, maybe it's your best way of killing Groot. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, thing number 10, I also like the fact that the old mystery box and also the old Pack-a-Punch machine is back. Those two things are back, even though the old mystery box made of wood was already on the Eisendrache, but the Pack-a-Punch was different. Even though the new ones, the new Pack-a-Punch and the new box on Shadows of Evil, for example, look very cool, I still prefer the old ones. Maybe it's the nostalgia factor, talking, whatever, but I prefer those. And I also like how the perks are delivered. They just don't randomly spawn out of nowhere like fucking witchcraft. They are dropped by an airplane like a care package, and it's not something crazy, but I like the idea. It's pretty cool, and I wonder if the perk machines can kill us if we are under them, or if they fall on our faces. And finally, it seems we can also get a free perk, Widow's Wife, I think, and that's pretty cool, because in real life these motherfuckers don't give anything to us, but at least in zombies this time around they give us a free perk, which is pretty cool. So there you go, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, 10 things people like on the map Zetsubou no Shima. I will see you next time. Peace out.